We're going to go through a basic sale. Now, in point of sale, when you go to the make a sale screen, the most common way to ring up an item is with a barcode scanner. The customer simply has them walk up, or the merchant has somebody walk up, the merchant then brings up the items and they populate the screen. In my case, I'm not using a barcode scanner. I'm simply going to select what I'd like to purchase today. I go ahead in here, I pick the items I'd like to work with. And the next thing I want to do is figure out which form of payment my customer is going to pay me with. Now, cash or check are going to operate the same way that a customer who's used point of sale before is going to expect. There's no difference or variation on those. But for credit card, things are going to be a little bit different. When I click the credit card button, it is going to indicate to me with a note here from Intuit that my payment account is not attached. Now, that is completely normal. This just means that we're not using Intuit Merchant Services, which is perfectly fine because we've turned on the payment terminal integration. The other thing we're going to notice is it's going to ask us for a card type. Now, the card type notice here really is just to prompt the next stage of the software. It does affect the reporting in QuickBooks, so if I was to hit Visa all day long, it's going to say that all I took today was Visa. But my merchant account that's attached on the back end is going to see the actual card types that I used. So if this is not a huge deal breaker for me, I can go ahead and hit Visa just for simplicity's sake and move on to the rest of my sale. If you really do want to be critical on how that reporting shows up at the point of sale, you would simply just select the card type associated with whatever one you're using for the sale. Now, for me, I'm going to go ahead and hit Visa. As soon as I do this, we do get a prompt on the screen for us to either swipe our card or key it in. Now, if I had a chip reader attached, this would simply notify the chip reader to insert swipe or tap. Customer takes care of that for the merchant, and of course you get the results back on the screen. But for us, we're going to go ahead and use my swipe. Now, as soon as I swipe this sale, it's reaching out to see if it can be processed, and it's going to return with the results. Now, in this case, it was approved. But let's say for any reason the sale was canceled out, or it failed, or there was something else going on, I would see that indication directly on the screen in front of me. I would not have to go anywhere else to look. I would then be able to make my adjustments and try that again. Now in this case, because the sale was successful, we see the authorization number, the last 4 digits on the card, and everything else about the sale that we'd want to know. If for any reason we do not see that authorization number, it's a very good indication the sale did not go through successfully.